Welcome to the video lecture on programming in C. Now we are going to discuss the operators available in C language. Let us first learn the role of operators in programs. Like other programming languages, C also contains a large number of operators under different categories. An operator is nothing but a symbol that represents a particular operation. When it is used in an expression with the operands, it causes the operation to be applied on the operands. The number of operands needed for the operators varies from one operand to multiple operands. Based on the number of operands taken, operators are classified into the following types. Unary operators that take a single operand, binary operators that require two operands, and ternary operators that operate on multiple operands. All the three categories of operators are available in C. Now we will see the types of operators based on their operations. We can group the operators into the following categories based on their functionalities. Operators performing similar operations are combined under a category. The first category of operators are the arithmetic operators, which are useful to carry out various arithmetic operations. The second operator is the assignment operator, which is represented by an equal symbol. It is commonly used in assignment statements to assign a value to a variable. The next three types of operators are relational operator, logical operator, and bitwise operator. Right now we are not going to discuss those three operators since we are yet to complete the conditional statements. So we will discuss only the arithmetic operators in this lecture. C supports all the arithmetic operations and has the operators for multiplication, division, modulo division, addition, and subtraction. Modulo division is represented by the percentage symbol. It is a type of division in which the remainder is obtained as the result of the division instead of the quotient. There are programs where we need to get the remainder of the division. We can use the modulo division operator in those programs. Let us look at some examples of arithmetic operator usages. Consider the variables v1 and v2 as sample variables on which we can apply the different operators. In the first example, the values of v1 and v2 are multiplied and the result is displayed. Next, division is performed and 12 is displayed as the output. Note that the output is not 12.5, it is only displaying the quotient of the division. This is because since the two variables are integers and the format specifier is also %d, the division is carried out as integer division and so the fractional part is ignored. To obtain the result with the fractional part, we should do something called typecasting, which we will discuss later. When we use the percentage operator, modulo division is performed and the remainder of the division is returned as the result. In this statement, the values of v1 and v2 are added. Here v2 is subtracted from v1. C has two unique operators which are not part of the standard arithmetic operators of mathematics. They are called increment and decrement operators. To understand the increment and decrement operators, consider the two arithmetic statements given here. In the first statement, the value of a is decreased by 1 and in the second statement the value of A is increased by 1. C provides special operators to simplify the usage of these operations. Two minus operators typed consecutively is called the decrement operator. In this example, A minus minus is a decrement operation which reduces its value by 1 from its current value. Two plus plus operators represents increment operator. A plus plus is an increment operation which increments the value of A by 1. Though the result of the increment operation and the addition by 1 operation are the same, this is more convenient to use, especially when it needs to be used frequently in a program. There are two versions of the increment-decrement operators available in C. Pre-increment, pre-decrement operators. In this prefix form, the plus plus and minus minus operators precede the variables. Post-increment, post-decrement operators. In this postfix form, the operator is placed after the variable. You will understand the difference between the two versions through an example. Here is an example to demonstrate the difference between prefix and postfix operators. We have declared two variables as A and B, in which A is initialized with 5. We increment the value of A and assign it to B. Because the plus plus operator is typed after the variable name, it is a post increment operator. This statement involves two operations. A needs to be incremented by 1 and its value need to be assigned to B. But if we print the values of A and B, surprisingly, the output is not what we expected. Only A is printed with the incremented value, but B contains the old value of A. This is because of the order of the two operations. First, the assignment of A's value to B is carried out, which results in B getting 5. Then the value of A is incremented by 1, which modifies A's value to 6. This is the behavior of the post increment operator. Now we have replaced the post increment by the pre increment operator by keeping the plus plus before the variable name. As a result, the order of the operations is also changed. First, A is incremented by 1 and then its value is assigned to B. So now the output is 6 for both A and B. But the prefix and postfix operators produce different outcomes only when they are combined in an assignment statement, like the examples we saw. If we separate the increment statement and the assignment statement, then the pre and post increments produce the same results.